Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Hey, now that car going real slow. Oh, he getting off the road. I'm like, why that police driving so slow when he getting off the road? Popping in, I was my wife sent me this TikTok video, and it was a woman talking about that don't nobody know how to make a job sound more important than it is than a man. And she say she met a man, the man say he a chef. Then the man say he an executive chef. And she say, oh, okay, well, you work at a restaurant? The man work at the elderly home, serving the food, to the elderly people at that nursing home. And that thing gave me a little chuckle. And my sister, she told me, I sent her, she was like, yeah, it happened now. She say she met a man one time. The man told her he was an auto broker and a chef. And she say she went into a little restaurant, little breakfast spot in a random city. And the man was in there working in the kitchen. And that he was a car dealer at a little car lot. But mind you, he an auto broker and a chef. So now, when you working at that restaurant, I ain't gonna say the restaurant just in case a man bump into the video. Now listen, fellas, obviously there's more of y'all there's a lot of y'all chefs out there, okay, obviously. So, but now, when you work in one of them little restaurants, I think they call that a cook. Not a chef, but hey, to each their own, okay? And so I say that to say that speaks to the pressure on men to sound important. That speaks to the pressure, because what it's saying is men feel less than for just working an honest job. And remember the lady went viral saying she don't want no 9-to-5 man. She need an entrepreneur. And so words have power. So although the lady did not look desirable, she did not look like somebody that a man really checking for like that, she's still a woman. And men take that to heart. Yeah, she got ripped to shreds now by a lot of people, but she was saying what a lot of other women think and feel. And so there is a pressure that's put on men and women. On this particular video, we talking about the pressure on men. We'll talk about the pressure on women on another video. But this pressure has a lot of men lying about their income, lying about their job title, lying about these things. And what the men don't realize who doing this, they don't realize they missing the woman for them. They don't realize that there's a sector of women that they just want a hard-working, honest, ambitious man. They understand that the man who is ambitious has no plans to stay in a dead-end situation, and that he sees these jobs as like steps on a ladder, and he sees he has a certain means to an end, and he's working on that. There's a group of women, a type of woman who understands that, respects that, appreciates that. But when these men take and lie, they could be lying to a woman who does not mind that the man is a cook in a mom and pop restaurant or a chain restaurant. She might not mind that because she say, well, at least you working. She might be a cook too. Or she might be in another job that make about the same amount of money. But if he say, but this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm working on, and I done put up X amount of dollars, and I done got my business credit, I done established business credit, or I done got my personal credit up, and I got my savings to this point, because I'm single with no kids, or I only got one child, so now I got $30,000 in savings. I love to cook. I'm a self-taught cook. So there's a building up there on such and such that costs $750 a month. So next month I'm finna make my offer and I'm gonna get that building. So see, a man could be on that path and be in that place, and a woman with some sense could look at the heart of this man and see that he has some setbacks due to his environment, due to his upbringing. But he's a good man. He has character. He has integrity. He's working on himself. He's in process. Because everybody got a story. Before they became a millionaire, before they became a billionaire, everybody got a story. And so there's certain women who understand that. So I say this to say too to the men who watch this, don't lie about where you at in your life. Because you want a woman who wants you exactly for you. You want a woman who wants you for where you are in your life, not for where you lying about you at. And men lying about the age, lying about the income, got to stop lying. Don't let that pressure of that certain women have put on you, because that's a woman, right? A woman might say, I don't want no man who working in no kitchen cooking, getting $10 an hour. Absolutely not. Not when I make $50 an hour. And so that's all right. That's not your woman. That's not the woman for you. Y'all in two different spaces in life. She can't see your vision, so you don't even want to be there. You don't even want to be with that woman. So understand that and go on about your business. I done missed my little eggs. I was gonna give them some gas. We got to keep riding. So understand that and go on about your business. So then this man could say, oh, I'm finna do this. Now this hard-working man, guess what? What I just told y'all is a real thing, because that's what I did. Now I wasn't no cook, but I had a restaurant. I wasn't working it though. My family was working it. And it was, they hit us time to where they was making $1,000 a day on average. $1,000 a day. Imagine this man working 7 days a week, making $1,000 a day. That's 30 grand a month. That's what my family was doing. 30 grand a month, but it was 4 or 5 people working there some days. Man, they got into a wreck. I don't understand how you get into a wreck on a road that is a highway that has no red lights. So all you doing is going straight, and everybody going 70 miles an hour. It just really be blowing me how that be happening. But it happened. Maybe somebody had to stop suddenly and something got hit. But so imagine, and so guess what? When I got that building for $750 a month, there had been a man there for several years before I got that building, and he moved out to around the corner. He moved out to around the corner to a full-size building, a building that's 4 times the size, with an inside with tables where you could sit down. He moved up to a sit-down restaurant because he had to stack his bread over them years. And now this man is a restaurant owner, from the little building to the big building, from a walk-up window building to a come in and sit down building, and still there making money, making good money, serving good food, keeping it simple. And technically he's a cook, not a chef, because he's selling wings and fries, burgers and fries. Anybody could do that, but the ambition to have his own. You see what I'm saying? So a man could be working at a car lot, personality infectious. He's selling cars. Every car he sells, he get a $500, $1,000 bonus, up to $1,500 bonus, whatever it is. This man could go through a season where he sell a car a day. This man could sell 10 cars a month. This man making 6 figures. He's stacking his bread, boom. This lot over here, this lot with this little building on it, $2,000 a month. He got 30 grand in savings, so he could pay up a whole year. Get him some cars. Get him 5 cars out there. Flip them. Boom. Make his money. Pay the rent. Up for that month 13. Cut my light on now. Pay the rent up for month 13. Same thing next month. Boom. Same thing next month. Boom. So now, this man done went from working as a car salesman to owning his own lot. And see, this is where a lot of men at, but they'll miss out on their wife because they done told a lie. Because they feel pressure from the women say, man, I gotta have this kind of job. You gotta make this kind of money. And I'm gonna tell you too, as women, you missing out on good men by having these stipulations. Now, it ain't your fault that he come into your life and he just lie, because you could be the one that don't really care about his title long as he hard working and gainfully employed, but he lie because of the societal pressure on him. And then you end up, you know, I would say sometimes you got to understand, though. You got to understand, it's not that he just a bold-faced liar. It's just that pressure on him. That pressure done got to him, and he feel inadequate. He feel insecure. He feel like he's not worthy. And so he done told that lie. So understand that. Understand that, ladies, and come to the place to realize that pressure. And this go both ways now. This could be inverted if you're a man watching this. Pressure on women too. We'll do another video on that though. But I want you to think about that. That's real interesting to me. Sometimes people ask me what I do for a living. I honestly do not know. I talk. I teach. Like, I ain't got a job title. Like, yeah, you can say life coach, but that's just so general and just so cheesy sometimes. I don't even want to say life coach. So you know what I say? I say author. But I really don't make no money from my books. Not no money that I can live. So, you know, I make money. I mean, you can live a little bit, but it ain't nothing crazy. Books don't make you rich unless you write Harry Potter. But, so here I am, I'm like author. Just because I know everybody know what that is. Life coach, they might be like, who you scamming? You know? And so, or I'll say, you know, I'm a life coach for pro and college sports team. Which is the truth, but then again, too, that don't be crazy lucrative or nothing like that. So it's like, but I'm saying it because I know it's a respectable title. I know people like, wow, life coach for a sports team? That's cool. I would love to do that. You know, that's how some people will be. So I want you to think about this when you think about that pressure that get put on people, that get put on men of what do you do? What is it that you do? You know, really think about that so you can understand. And also, sometimes if it's not that pressing, like you see the man got a car, he got on nice shoes, nice outfit, or he might not know how to dress, so you can't judge him by that 100% either. But you might want to just get to know him, see where his heart at, where his mind at, before getting into so much about the what do you do? Because sometimes that what you do could end the situation and you would have had something. So, hey, this Tony Gas, I want you to think about that now and really realize that pressure and understand that that's what's keeping a lot of people separated and single, because of them little things like that. What is your title? What's your job industry? How much do you make? Those type of things keeping a lot of people out of a relationship. Hey, this Tony Gas here. God bless you. We'll talk soon.